I love the multiplayer of this game. That is the main reason why I decided to do this Road to Prestige. And I love this character, and I still thank my friend Tyler every time I get to play as him. But I've come to realize that trying to do a Road to Prestige is kind of difficult. If I continue to record, I think I'd get to about 150 videos before I got to level 50. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna shorten it. I'm gonna try, starting after this video, any videos that I put up for my RTP is gonna be based on whether or not I leveled in that game or in the aftermath stats. That way I'm not overloading a whole bunch of AC3 games that have terrible commentary, and it'll be a little more fun. Well, I can't say fun because it's going to be the same game. It's going to be me commentating every time, whether it be live or not live. But I'm definitely going to try and have a little more fun. And I'm climbing. I really hate it when people just go on the roofs. I mean, the point of deathmatch is to kind of stay on the. Oh wait, I'm not in a deathmatch. I'm in wanted. I can tell by the little compass. But even though wanted, the area is so large, you only use the top if you're gonna get an aerial bonus. You shouldn't run the top just to find your target, only because of the fact that if I were to go in line of sight of my target, he probably would know instantly it was me. So you have to be wise of who you're hunting, who's hunting you, and how you want to approach them. I do a lot of corner stunning, and often not you will see me hiding behind a corner and waiting for whispers. I have yet to get a single kill, and we are over a minute in. I don't even have a stun yet. It's ridiculous. Oh, there's my target. And how am I gonna do this? Oh, he killed a civilian. Means I can take advantage of that. I hear whispers. I'm gonna run the hell out of here. The problem I have with wanted is you have to definitely know how to use your line of sight. This was lucky. I wasted my throwing knives here. Ended up getting the stun. So this is not a live commentary, but I have no idea what happened in this video. So I'm probably gonna stop talking every once in a while and try and figure out what's going on. I'm looking for Captain Crunch now. I have a pursuer right here. He wasted his ability. But because of the fact that I didn't wait around that corner, I could have gotten the stun if I just waited a little bit longer. But I did not, so I ended up dying right there. Corner stunning is awesome, but don't rush unless you know you're either gonna get the stun or you can get away. One or the other. I actually got confused right here. I thought I had the right one, but I actually did not. Turns out he went through the door, and I thought he was still within my line of sight. I didn't realize he had gone through the chase breaker. So I was sadly mistaken. And here he has several pursuers. Me and the lady right beside me decide, hey, we're gonna go after him. So. Oh, that wasn't it. The lady beside me. Oh, priest. No. Aww. Contested kill. Had no defensive abilities, and then again, I ran right into him, so there's really nothing I can do. I'm still in first place. Surprising. I'm tied for first. In Wanted, you have this issue of getting confused if you don't use your line of sight properly. Test different methods, like for example, lock the person that you think is the player, go behind a wall, and then try and identify what works for you. I hear a lot of whispers, so I decide I'm gonna kind of hide a little bit. Turns out my contract was after my pursuer, so I was able to kill my contract and get an easy few points. But I rushed it, so I didn't get as many points as I would have liked. With wanted, like I was saying, you have so many characters that look like your targets, look like your pursuers. You really have to be careful. You really have to use your line of sight. In a lot of my games, you'll notice that I'll lock onto somebody, move behind. Well, not a lot of my videos, but if you look at any hardcore Assassin's Creed players, they'll go behind walls while locked onto a target and wait and move in different directions to pinpoint exactly where that player is. They're using line of sight to the best of their ability, which everybody should do. Now, my pursuer here was smart. He saw me go around the corner. Instead of following and trying to stay behind me, he went around. He decided he either went above or he went through the chase breaker that's to my left right here. You can see the glowing white door. He went through one of those and he cut me off and he waited for me. Sometimes that's what you have to do. You can easily get an incognito just from doing that, or an ambush even, and just by waiting for your target. Sometimes you just have to wait it out. It depends on your position on the board. If you want to be in first all the time, that's all up to you. That's well and good. There are a lot of people who are going for like high scores and everything. It's all based on your playstyle. I'm very passive, but at the same time, I can be aggressive. I don't like being aggressive because then I end up missing out on quite a bit. Like right here, I started the chase I didn't even need to start, and I was saved from my pursuer right there by the Night Stalker. Thank you to him. And so I locked onto him knowing he was a real player, and I was gonna hope he was gonna become my contract, but no, he wasn't. So I ended up running away and trying to find my contract. Of course, seeing my pursuer over there, I'm gonna try and stay over here. To my luck, my contract comes up and takes out my pursuer again. It's all about opportunity and knowing exactly how you're gonna do things. I got an ambush kill right there. Ambush kills are pretty interesting. I like that little bonus that they added in. Now, since I realized, hey, I don't have any abilities to defend myself, I tried to run away, but the little boost that he had, I don't know what ability set he was using. Maybe he had that hot pursuit. I don't know, but that little bit of either lag compensation or the fact that he started running before me, he was able to catch up quickly to me and kill me. So now I gotta find my target. And I think at this point, this is where I had confused before. Me and the lady lock onto an NPC that kind of was moving around wrong. She ended up throwing a knife, and I went in for the kill, taking advantage of her ability, which there's nothing wrong with doing that. So I ended up having to follow her because I didn't have a compass or anything. And apparently he had several pursuers, but none of them got him. So I was able to come around and take him out. That is also really a good idea to do in corruption. You want to kind of hit them off. You don't want to, oh, and I realized who it was, but again, I didn't use my abilities properly. I could have like run back, throw my throwing knife, then gone up and stunned him. Instead, I kind of walked into them. I make a lot of mistakes. I'm not perfect. I'm not an amazing pro player. I just enjoy having fun, and I see my mistakes, and I understand what I can do to fix them. Sometimes I do better. Sometimes I don't. I just know there's always room for improvement in games. Always. And of course, he runs off, instantly notifying me that, okay, well, he's my target. He runs off. Now this wasn't exactly a smart point on his. He could have easily run in the opposite direction, but instead he ran into my prompt radius so I could get my aerial. So I thank him for that. I was hoping that would be a blend group, but it was not, so I just started following a copy of myself until my target came up. That's something that you can do. I don't like climbing up walls very often, so seeing my pursuer was behind me, I decided I wanted to take that out. But he doesn't end up following me very long, so I was able to get away. But I will go into a blend group and nope. She was using an ability at the same time that I was stunning. That is probably a really good opportunity. You have to know the rate, like how far you want to use an ability before you do anything. Like right here, I try and run away. He rolls. I wanted to get him in the middle of the roll, but that was not a smart idea on my part, because it's mainly jump stuns that work. Rolls actually can lead into an instant death, pretty much. You can kill somebody while kind of after the roll, but after a jump, you kind of can't. It's funny how they made that setting. Right here, he was the only one, so it was really simple for me to find him, kill him, take him out. I actually got second place with that kill, and because I got killed right there, I got instant third place. So every game is going to be different. Sometimes you'll do well, sometimes you won't. But like I said, you just have to have fun, and hopefully you guys will watch my future videos. Like I said, it's going to be a lot shorter of a series now. I'm just going to record or put up videos of where I've leveled or games that I leveled after. I'm not going to put in games where I don't completely level, so it'll shorten the amount of games I put up by quite a bit. It'll only be about 50 videos. Well, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you learned something. Have a good day.